A very good morning to all of you students. Today I must say you something like because you are having exam on July. Okay, that's your first unit test. I have given you the syllabus till the telephonic survey. Second chapter, the telephonic survey. I have given the syllabus till that only. Today if I just give the video regarding it, then the syllabus of unit test will be completed. Okay, and then I will continue the rest of the part and the another chapter, the next chapter and all. But today this video will end the syllabus of the first unit test. Okay, let me first just discuss about the topic, then I'm just moving forward to the next topic and next discussion. Okay, and second important thing what I wanted to say is I will provide the MCQs and the short questions to you. You have to write it down and just give it to me. I will check it out and then reply or I will just give some feedback about it. Okay, now just I'm starting the uh, video. Today we will discuss about the survey. You have heard the term a lot of time about the survey and all. Like any time when you will just close any app, a new type app. It may be Zoom, Google Meet, whatever the issue is. Whenever you will just shut, whenever you just end the meeting and after that you want to close it, a term called survey comes in and they ask you about your opinion about the app. Like if you give it 5 star, then it will just gone. But if you give it second star, 3 star, 4 star, then they will ask you some questions regarding it. Say, why have you just given the 4 star? It's not the 5 star. What's the wrong in it? Then you have to take it that I can't see the videos, or the I can hear the sound slow, like this. You can give your opinion regarding that. So those procedures are called the survey or something. Not only this, whenever you will have any production company, if they launch some new cream or new gadget, whatever they launch, if they start it by doing a survey, they just distribute the trial version, like the matte lipstick. They distribute the trial version first in the different companies and all, and if consumers like it, then they distribute the main sample of it. Okay, so those procedures are called the survey. Today we will discuss about the various types of survey. The first thing is the personal interview. You also know the term interview. Interview is asking or gathering information about a person. Here two persons are included. One is interviewer and the second one is interviewee. Interviewer and interviewee. Here I will discuss that here the interviewer asks some questions about related to the topic, and they gather information whatever they needed. So this is the main procedure. You have given viva exam, oral exam, and those are the sample of the interview method. Not only that, whenever you can include the job interview in it also. Here you just carry your CV, go to the company and give interviews, and if you give a good interview, then you will be selected. The whole procedure is something like that. So personal interview or something like that, I will discuss about this. Personal interview has two type, that is structured and unstructured. Structured and unstructured based on the type of questions they ask. Suppose it may happen like there are 10 interviewee, okay, and the interviewer has such a normal question, okay, which consists 10 or 15 questions regarding the topic or on the basis of the situation. So he just made a question paper or a questionnaire of 10 or 15 questions, and each interviewee comes and he asks the same question to each and every interviewee. Whenever the question pattern is structured and the interviewer asks the same question to each and every interviewee, then the interview is called the structured interview. And the unstructured interview is completely different. There is no proper structured questionnaire or something. They just ask questions on the basis of the reply or the answer of the interviewee or whatever they wants to ask. Like in the viva session, you are asked the questions. The interviewer, like the teacher, generally don't set any question. They ask by their own. They ask by their mind. Whatever question comes into their mind, they ask you, and you have to reply it back. So that procedure is called the unstructured interview. There is no structured question paper. Whatever comes into the interviewer's mind, they will ask you the question, okay. Then I am coming into the individual or persons involved in the whole procedures. On the basis of that, there are four types of interview. That is individual to individual. Like in the oral session, there is one person sitting in front of you, that is your teacher, and you are sitting in front of him, that is you, one interviewer and one interviewee. So in this interview session, there is a individual to individual conversation, one to one conversation. Second is individual to group. That is one individual is present, that is interviewer, and he asks like 4 to 5 or 10 interviewee at a time. That is called the group interview, okay. Then group to individual, like 4 to 5 interviewers are sitting in the HR desk, and you just enter the interview room and you have to give the answer to each and everyone, okay. That is 4 to 5 interviewers are sitting in the HR desk, and you are the only interviewee. So group to individual, like group of interviewer is taking interview of you only, one individual, clear. And then group to group, that is group of interviewer is taking interview of group of interviewee. So these are the four types on the basis of the persons included in the whole process. So this is the main personal interview process. Then I am moving towards the questionnaire method. I had used the term in the interview method that in the structured interview they made a questionnaire where 10 to 15 questions or 20 questions or 5 questions are included, like that. Questionnaire is a sample paper of questions about the topic, whatever the interviewer wants to ask. Like I want to know you are actually by default anxious or a stressful person or not. I want to judge your stress, examine your stress level. So I have made 5 to 10 statements like that. Do you feel that you are anxious all the time, or you are having headache all the time, or you generally do mistakes because of your extreme anxiousness, like that type of questions, I will just jot down those questions one by one, and I will make a questionnaire of 10 to 15 statements which actually diagnose your stress level. So those sample paper is called the questionnaire. It generally consists statements, not questions. Questions or question paper is something like that will ask about your general knowledge, about your knowledge or study material or something like that. Questionnaire will not deal with your knowledge or study material, it will deal about you. Questionnaire will consist 10 or 15 statements that will help you that will help the interviewer to know about yourself. Here 10 to 15 or 20 or 25, 30, whatever the number of statements are, like those number of statements are jotted down to make a sample paper, and that will be given to you, and you have to, like, it can be a 5 rating scale, it can be a 3 rating scale, it can be a yes no product, that if you feel something like that, you will tick on the yes part. If you don't feel something like that, then you will tick the no part. That do you have headache all the time? If you say yes, I generally have headache, then you will say yes. If you don't think something like that, then you will give the no. If you want to give like if it's a 5 rating scale, that is sometimes, often, several, many times, all the time, that is a 5 rating scale. If you feel that you are having headache sometime, then you will take under the block of sometime. So in this way the questionnaire pattern is made, and relevant informations about you are collected. Okay, then I am moving into the telephonic survey. Telephonic survey is from the name you can understand, when the whole procedure, the collection of information, the whole survey method is done by the telephone, then that is called the telephonic survey. It may happen that I have to collect data from some area from where I can't go right now. Like if I want to collect information, and now in this period it's not possible to go anywhere except my house, and it's a bit risky, right? But I have to collect the information. What I can do is I can say to the question paper, and I can call the person, I can ask the person, and they will inform me whatever their reply is, and then I can take it, or I can take the reply, right? So that is called the telephonic survey. The whole procedure which is done by the telephone only. I can call him, like if I want to gather information from Netherlands, where I can go, because it's a little bit expensive and I don't have passport too. So but I have to gather information from Netherlands, London, Paris, whatever the Bangladesh, Pakistan, whatever the countries. I want to collect the information, but I can't go there. So there, if I have if I know the interviewee there, if I know the respondents there, then I just can call them and ask them the question and gather the information whenever I want. So that is called the telephonic survey. So these are all about the survey method. The first one is the personal interview, second one is the questionnaire, and third one is the telephonic survey. And this is the ending of the syllabus of unit 1. Okay, this is the ending of the syllabus. Okay, thank you.